In India, a country known for its immense size, diverse geography, and rapidly growing economy, transportation is a critical aspect of everyday life. Every day, millions of people travel across vast distances, and a much larger volume of goods is transported from one location to another. Traditionally, the Indian Railways has been the backbone of the country's transport network, playing a crucial role in moving passengers and goods across the subcontinent. However, what might surprise you is that today, 73% of India's cargo and 86% of its passenger traffic is actually transported by road. India's logistics market is worth more than $216 billion and is growing at an impressive rate of 10–12% every year. Logistics and transport are essential for the development and growth of any economy, as they ensure that goods and services flow smoothly from producers to consumers. In fact, logistics and transportation form the foundation for industrial growth, economic stability, and employment generation. While the Indian logistics industry has seen the rise of numerous foreign and modern companies such as DHL, Blue Dart, and Delhivery, there is one local player that has managed to dominate the market in its unique way: VRL, Vijay Anand Road Lines. VRL has built a reputation for reliability, cost-effectiveness, and customer trust, enabling it to leave even well-established foreign brands behind in the highly competitive Indian logistics sector. Today, VRL operates a fleet of more than 5,500 trucks, the largest in India, a feat that has earned the company a place in the Limca Book of Records. But the story of VRL's rise to prominence is not just about scale. The VRL Group is valued at more than 6,000 crore rupees, and the company generates annual revenues of over 2,800 crore rupees. This begs the question: how did a relatively small logistics company from Northern Karnataka rise to become one of the largest players in the Indian logistics industry? What strategies did the company employ to achieve this massive success with minimal initial capital? The journey of VRL began in 1976 during one of the most challenging periods in Indian history, the emergency. Vijay Sankeshwar, a young entrepreneur from the small village of Gadag in northern Karnataka, was the mastermind behind the company. At that time, Sankeshwar's family was involved in the printing business, and he was expected to follow in his father's footsteps. However, his true passion lay in transportation, and with a clear vision and determination, he set out to start his own transport company, which he named Vijay Anand Road Lines, VRL. Starting small, VRL initially operated a few trucks in and around Gadag, providing transportation services to local businesses and individuals. Despite the limited resources at his disposal, Sankeshwar's dedication to service quality, operational efficiency, and customer satisfaction helped the company gain a solid reputation in the region. As VRL's operations began to grow, Sankeshwar realized the potential for expanding the company beyond its local markets. Soon, VRL expanded its services to larger cities such as Hubli and Bengaluru, tapping into new markets and laying the groundwork for the company's eventual nationwide presence. The 1980s and 1990s marked a period of rapid growth for VRL. Sankeshwar's ability to foresee market trends and his willingness to take risks allowed him to position VRL as a key player in the regional transport industry. VRL was quick to establish itself in Karnataka and then gradually extended its reach to other states and union territories. The company's focus on providing cost-effective transportation services to industries, manufacturers, and retailers enabled it to build long-term partnerships and secure consistent business. By the early 2000s, VRL had become a trusted name in logistics, serving businesses and industries across multiple sectors. While Sankeshwar was focused on growing VRL's transportation business, his entrepreneurial spirit led him to explore other ventures as well. In 2003, he launched Vijay Anand Printers, a media company that published two Kannada-language newspapers, Vijay Karnataka and Usha Kiran. Both newspapers quickly gained popularity in Karnataka, further solidifying Sankeshwar's reputation as a successful businessman. Later, he expanded into the English-language news market with the launch of Vijay Times, a move that helped him diversify his business interests. Today, in addition to its thriving logistics business, the VRL Group is also involved in the media industry, and Vijay Sankeshwar owns Vijayavani, one of the largest Kannada newspapers, with a daily circulation of over 800,000 copies. One of the key factors behind VRL's success has been its ability to navigate the complexities of India's regulatory environment. Historically, the transport and logistics industry in India has been plagued by fragmented regulations, with each state having its own set of rules and policies. This lack of a cohesive national framework created significant challenges for logistics companies operating across multiple states. Many companies, particularly foreign players, struggled to comply with the varied regulatory requirements, leading to delays, inefficiencies, and additional costs. VRL, however, managed to thrive in this challenging environment by leveraging its strong local network and understanding of the Indian market. The company's deep-rooted connections with local authorities and businesses allowed it to operate efficiently across state borders, ensuring that goods were delivered on time without unnecessary delays. Unlike many other companies that faced bureaucratic hurdles, VRL was able to build a logistics network that was both flexible and reliable. This strong ground network became one of VRL's core strengths and helped the company avoid the pitfalls that hampered the growth of other players in the industry. As the Indian government began introducing reforms to modernize the logistics sector, VRL was well positioned to take advantage of these changes. The implementation of systems such as e-way bills, e-invoicing, FASTag, and GST-based toll collections significantly simplified logistics operations across the country. For VRL, which already had a well-established infrastructure and efficient processes in place, these reforms only served to enhance its competitiveness. The company was able to seamlessly integrate new technologies into its operations, further improving efficiency and customer satisfaction. In addition to adapting to regulatory changes, VRL has also shown a remarkable ability to stay ahead of industry trends. In 2021, the Indian government introduced the National Scrappage Policy, aimed at promoting sustainability by phasing out older, polluting vehicles. Under this policy, any commercial or passenger vehicle older than 15 years that fails to meet the government's emission norms would be scrapped. For many logistics companies, this policy presented a significant challenge, as they would be required to upgrade their fleets at considerable cost. VRL, however, anticipated this change and took proactive steps to comply with the new regulations. The company placed orders for 1,600 new vehicles, worth 560 crore rupees, well in advance of the policy's implementation. This represented 33% of VRL's current operational capacity and allowed the company to modernize its fleet while staying ahead of the competition. Many of VRL's competitors, who had not yet placed similar orders, were left scrambling to comply with the new rules, giving VRL a distinct competitive advantage in the market. Another factor that has contributed to VRL's continued success is its focus on profitability and sustainable business practices. While many logistics startups in India operate on a B2C, business-to-consumer, model, VRL has always focused on the B2B, business-to-business, segment. This approach involves providing transportation services to industries and businesses in bulk, allowing VRL to negotiate better deals, maintain stable cash flow, and generate consistent profits. The company's emphasis on large-scale transportation contracts has helped it avoid the intense competition and price wars that plague the B2C sector, where companies often struggle to achieve profitability. Even during times of economic downturn, VRL has managed to remain profitable. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, when many logistics companies faced significant financial challenges and reported losses, VRL continued to generate revenue and profits. In 2020, while many of its competitors were forced to lay off employees and cut back on operations, VRL reported revenues of over 2,400 crore rupees and booked profits exceeding 160 crore rupees. This ability to maintain profitability during challenging times underscores the resilience of VRL's business model and its ability to weather market fluctuations. In 2016, VRL took another bold step by going public, with its initial public offering, IPO, being a resounding success. On the first day of trading, the company's shares saw a bumper opening, reflecting the market's confidence in VRL's business and growth prospects. The company's decision to go public not only raised capital for further expansion but also solidified its position as a leading player in the logistics industry. One of VRL's unique strengths lies in its innovative operating model. Like many logistics companies, VRL operates on a hub-and-spoke model, where a central hub, usually located in a major city, serves as the point from which goods are distributed to various spokes, delivery locations. However, VRL has taken this model one step further by incorporating Less Than Truckload, LTL, technology into its operations. LTL allows the company to transport partial loads more efficiently, offering customers greater flexibility and more customized delivery solutions. For example, a customer who needs to transport goods from Mumbai to Chennai, but also requires part of the shipment to be delivered in Bengaluru, would typically face difficulties with most transporters. However, VRL, with its advanced logistics network and LTL technology, can accommodate such requests with ease. This ability to offer tailored solutions to customers has helped VRL stand out in a crowded market, further reinforcing its reputation for reliability and customer service. As VRL's customer base grew, so did demand for additional services. In response to this demand, VRL expanded its offerings beyond transportation and cargo services to include intercity bus services, courier services, and air cargo transport. This diversification not only helped VRL capture a larger share of the logistics market,